everyone, this is your girl Mona Ray Memoirs, and if this is your first time tuning in, this is Ray, Battle Rap Smooth.
LOMClothingstore.com. Fuck with my boy RAPMATIC, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Show some love.
Hello everyone, it's your girl Mona Ray Memoirs. What's the mood? Today, the mood is investigative. I'm not even sure if that could actually be a mood, but I'm making it the mood today. And you might ask, what are you investigating today, Mona Ray? LOM and Hollow the Don issues. Okay, so that lovely fellow that I showed you in the beginning of the video is someone they call Rob or African Rob. Now, he is one of the owners of LOM clothing line that is in partnership with Hollow the Don. Okay. Now, see, they have a upcoming court date, I believe, for next year, March 10th, to move on to the next phase of the situation that they're in regarding that clothing line and its rights. But I do have some information, but I will go ahead and show you a little clip just to get you up and running and ready for the rest of the video. Enjoy.
Yeah, I see it. Glory to your woman. Clothing versus Nigel Bennett, the rat and a thief ass nigga.
Guys, let me be the first one to admit that this is pretty embarrassing, to say at the least, to be honest with you. And not just because I'm a Leo and I hate public humiliation, but just to have this displayed in front of us online and to see Hollow going through something, it's pretty embarrassing. And I really hope that this is not affecting him too much. But on to the next thing. So pretty much what's going on here, Rob is pretty much saying he feels that Hollow is delaying with not hiring a lawyer, allegedly, and doesn't want to hire a lawyer and isn't intending on hiring a lawyer. And he's claiming that this is intended because he wants to waste the court's time and his time, and that he simply, quote unquote, doesn't respect business. But, I noticed in the clip that really, in their case, nobody was dressed up, In his aspect, I guess Rob was dressed up, in his style, that the way he does, but suit, tie, and all that I didn't see. But on to the next thing. So pretty much Rob is also, claiming that Hollow still has company property, actually being the website in which Rob claims he's still entitled, that he feels he's still entitled to because he pays the company taxes off the money that Hollow the Don is currently making right now off of LOM.com, the clothing line website. I haven't bought any of the material or merch because I'm, not a Hollow the Don fan, but shout out to whatever they have going on there. I wish it could have worked out better than it did. So this could be like a possible website hostage situation there. And if this is the case, it is not cool for Rob to be having to pay taxes on some merchandise that's being sold that he's not receiving any funds for. Okay, so let's, me actually taking the time to go and look up this stuff and like this, I'm starting to see a different side of this, if you guys know what I mean. And then, Rob does take the time to suggest some things that they can do to resolve this issue. He suggests that, they can hire an accountant, so that, to buy out Hollow or vice versa. He also suggests, or Rob just, Hollow paying the money, but that's probably not going to happen though, because, through the grapevine, to be honest with you guys, I heard that, Hollow's not doing too well financially. I heard that he's currently in California and sleeping on his sister's couch, allegedly. I don't know. I just want people to have the insight that I have while I'm making this. And the whole thing that's been going on with, Hollow putting out information online and videos about him fearing for his life. Pretty much African Rob states that he just wants civility in this and a mutual love between them to continue, not in anything like that, but on a brotherly level. And the two not to hate, each other, because he's saying that any hate that is coming toward him from LOM Clothing is not from him. Okay? All right. So I'll just go ahead and play another little clip. The one where it just shows him walking in and him talking, and Hollow pretty much is ignoring him. So go ahead and wait for that. Here it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Hope you got a lawyer. Does it look like somebody that's lightly threatened? You think I've been threatening your life? No, boy. I'm gonna school you to business 101.
God, like I put up there, like with my little editing that I does, Hollow doesn't really look, that bothered, or maybe he's just that good of actor. Who really knows? But like I was saying, based upon the things that I've heard African Rob say, he says also that quote unquote, he's always been the one mismanaging funds. Now, whether he's saying this has happened before in LOM Clothing regarding Hollow, I'm not sure. Has this become a developed pattern with Hollow and mismanaging funds allegedly? Who knows? Okay, but just to move on, but the whole thing that's been going on with the death threats. He says that he's accusing Hollow of allegedly conjuring a narrative of fake threats and fear, maybe trying to create sympathy throughout the battle rap community or with others. Who really knows? And he also states that he also created I'm Not Excited. Who knows? But I'm just covering this. I just really want to give my followers and supporters more information, the information that I get, so we can be clear about the things that's going on here in the community. So he also stated the reason why Rob said he's not that type of person, because he's saying even though Rob is a street affiliated guy, but he's also military. Okay, so he's trying to paint a picture of himself, speaking of African Rob, being more than just a street dude. He said he wants Hollow to live so that he can show him what success looks like. And hopefully Hollow learns something. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so, and Rob goes on to explain how the whole I'm Not Excited thing started to go on with the clothing line. He pretty much says that he started this up, in the beginning with Hollow when Hollow really didn't have anything. And he also went in on the meaning of it, saying it's pretty much learning how to moderate things in your life, as I'm not excited, as in controlling your emotions, which can be very, very helpful. Okay, and what you say and etc. Thus self-control, admirable, okay? So it really does have a meaning. I thought that was interesting for me to throw in there for you guys to get the back end on that. So he also states that Hollow is trying to escape reality and uses quote unquote his Instagram of 100,000 followers to gain support and sympathy, and which could be possible. People do a lot of things on the internet for weird reasons. Allegedly, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just relaying the information that I heard from African Rob. So he said pretty much, hey, Hollow stole the money and is holding the company website hostage. Thus, it's the lawsuit that he's bringing up against Hollow the Don, Hollow the HOAX, or whatever you want to call it. Shout out to him, though. That was just a little joke that I seen on Twitter. But he also started, like I said before, Rob says he started the website when Hollow had $300 in his pocket and no credit. Ouch. And he also said instead of Hollow showing love, he stole money allegedly and hasn't. And Rob says he stated, quote unquote, that he hasn't made $1 out of all of the money that he put into LOM Clothing, the website and all that. And he's paying out money and he hasn't made a dime. That's what he says. But hey, I don't know, people. I'm just bringing you the news. Okay, I'm just trying to bring you the mood. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today on the Mood Podcast, episode number 4, Hollow the Don versus LOM Clothing. I hope I was able to give you some insight into the situation. Shout out to Hollow the Don and LOM Clothing. Hopefully this can come to a head. Shout out to Rob, African Rob as well. This has been The Mood. The mood is enlightened. Stay tuned.